These are the mini eggplant. Got those all in this row. And then, I don't know if we have any sprouts here yet, but a friend of mine gave me some loofah seeds. I don't see any. These weeds just everywhere. I don't know what they are, but find them constantly. See if I can get that to focus. There you go. And here we have some okra. And just reseeded because we used seeds that I harvested last year. And not all of them were viable, but of course some of them were. We got some tomatoes, looking good. More tomatoes. And then this is another okra row. This one's having a little more success. I'm going to have to thin out a little later. We got this white grape. It's doing okay. I don't know what we should do for it. This is actually rabbit poop and compost. We got another okra row, which there's a little okra. Then here we have tomatillos. They're just babies right there. And then we got a little bigger, a little better. We got this big guy. It's a tomatillo. This is a borax ant killing solution we put in a water bottle. And here we have borage, which is doing really good. And here we have some spinach, which just baby spinaches so far. And we have some carrots right there, there. And those are chutney, I think is what they're called. We have freckled lettuce coming up. So excited for that. Let's see. We have some sweet corn. It was like a mixed sweet corn that I got from a trade. We just kind of mixed it up, put it in rows. We have a blueberry tree start. And then here we have hatch green chilies. Starts right there. Some of them are getting pretty big. And habaneros. I'm going to say those 5 are habanero. We have some more tomatoes, which look good. Some of them are more recently transplanted than others. Then we have basil. That's just your standard basil right there. And then we have 2 holy basils. They're not doing, this one's doing pretty good. This one's looking extra holy. I don't know if you can see that. And then these ones on the end are tomatillo. Then on this row, planted peppers. Ooh, active scorpion, middle of the video. Yep, we got peppers on this row. If you can see some of the baby sprouts. Recently planted those. That row goes all the way down. And then this row, we have some, actually I'm sorry, this is actually New Zealand spinach that we saw that scorpion with. And then this row is the jalapeno peppers, and it goes all the way down. The spinach row cuts off halfway, And it continues with tomatoes for the rest of the way. And then we come here, we have peas starting to sprout. These are marble peas. It's a half a row, a little more than a half a row. And then we have some Blue Lake bush beans coming up. Looking really good. Only a couple weeks old, roughly. And then these are also Blue Lake bush beans, which I planted like a week ago. They're coming up. This is a bull door melon. They're really good. We grew them last year on accident. My husband had a bunch of old heirloom seeds. And I just kind of mixed them all together and threw them in a portion, not thinking anything would grow, and they did. And they were prolific. We ended up harvesting a bunch of the seeds. This is a blue Gerardelle pumpkin. There's a couple on this row. Then we have some spaghetti squash and butternut squash. And I think that's it that we have over here. We have a couple cucumber plants along this fence line. Right there, this guy. There's a couple of little ones. And then it actually goes from that fence post down to that trash, past that trash can, to the next fence post after the trash can. We have some tomato plants, which I recently trimmed up quite a bit because I'm going to come back and mound them. This guy, that guy, and those ones. I don't know if you can see all of them. Over here, this little experiment. There's freckled lettuce again. And this is actually cardboard, separated in sheets. There's like a row up the middle that doesn't have cardboard, and that's what I planted in. And this looks like cilantro, I want to say. Let me know if that's what y'all think it is. And then we have some more borage that's going. Planted peppers, banana peppers here in this square. And then just hayed them and have been watering, and we'll see what happens there. We have pinto beans, doing really good. I'm proud of them. I really haven't done much but water them. And I just kind of threw them in a square, honestly. Let's see what we got over here. We got rows of corn. And that did really well. Looks like most of them came up. Got a second row of corn right there. We have green onions. Looking good. And then let me take you over here real quick. These are watermelon mounds. They have not sprouted yet, but hopefully they do. And then today we actually got our first pinto bean. And then this whole row is pinto beans. So hopefully we should, not pinto, black-eyed peas, I'm sorry. Yeah, black-eyed peas. Over here we have some more green onions and a bunch of weeds. Yeah, I need to come in. That's the problem with using hay. You get beans, weeds. And then here I want to show you is I can't remember what the word is called, but I'm going to pinch it off. Just like that. just because it takes out a lot of energy from the bulb production. I want big bulbs, and if you leave those on, they kind of suck all the energy out. These are also onions. I said green onions earlier, and that's incorrect. These are your standard Vidalia, red. I think there's a yellow and white variety in here as well. But hopefully they'll make good bulbs. This is our potato field mound. You can see how tall that is. What I do is I laid out my potatoes and I cover them up with hay. A thinner layer, like this size. Like that, compared to that. And then as they grow, I just top them off with more hay. See, I just covered this guy up earlier, right there. Some of these are pretty big. You can see them sticking out. And I just keep covering them up. And they will build potatoes within that. I think that's pretty much everything in the garden right now. But, you know, I might just be forgetting some stuff. I showed you a cucumber, another cucumber. I'm going to have to reseed soon because not all of them came up. There's another good cucumber. Oh, and this raspberry tree stump that hasn't done anything except sprout one leaf and then died. So I don't think it's going to do anything else. Over here, I had planted some black sesame. I don't see it anymore. It was growing. It might still be growing. I might just be missing it. But yeah, that's the garden. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.